Hey LPS teachers and staff, it's Erica coming to you from the Office of Curriculum Instruction to talk TeachPoint. We are here to help you log in to your account, so let's get started. Open up your Chromebook or your laptop and get to your Google search engine. When you're on your page to search, type in TeachPoint login and click go. That should bring you up a list of items. The first one that should be Vector Solutions login TeachPoint. Vector Solutions is the parent company of TeachPoint, so we're here in the right place and we're going to click on that link. Once you click on that link, you'll get to the Vector Solutions landing page and where you're going to log in. The first item that is of importance for us here is our district ID. The district ID for Ludlow is the same for every person who logs into TeachPoint, and that is all lowercase Ludlow PS. From there, you're going to enter your username. And for me, I'm going to be using a different account to walk you through today's steps, but your username is going to be the first half of your email address. And then obviously you're going to put in your own unique password that you established when you created your TeachPoint account. We're going to click sign in, and that's going to bring us into our TeachPoint system. As teachers and staff members, you will make sure that you're on the home page. So I'm just going to go over here. This account has a couple of other options. I'm going to bring you to the home page. And you can see at this yellow-orange ribbon at the top that we have the person's name, the Developing Educator Plan non-PTS Year 1 that has been assigned to this plan and this person. To the right-hand side, there's a couple of important items that you need to see. There is a shadow person, which is the user information, and the plan. These are really important buttons for you to know about. Under the shadow person, when you start doing activities in your TeachPoint account and you click on the shadow person, you can see a list view, or you can see a calendar view of the different activities that have taken place. There's nothing here right now because there's been no activity on this account. If you look off to the far right, there's a few buttons that we're going to talk about as we move through this, which are a new button. We'll get to that shortly. And current year. Make sure you're in the current year. That's always important. The other item is what I call the calendar page or the plan button. Looks like an old school calendar to me. And you can click on that. By clicking on this, this person has access to their plan, which in this case is a Developing Educator Plan non-PTS Year 1. At the top here, you will see the start date of that plan is July 1st, 2022 through the end date, which is June 30th, 2023, which makes total sense because it's a 1-year non-PTS Year 1 plan. If you're a veteran teacher here in Ludlow, your start and end dates will be a 2-year span. You will also see at the top of this plan, the primary evaluator for this person is myself, and then if you have a secondary evaluator assigned to you, their name will also appear there. Your plan will include a grid here that says type, plan item, due date, progress made, and what's been completed. Under the type, there are 2 distinct images that you'll see, or pieces of clip art. One is what I call the empty calendar, and that empty calendar is an event and time. It is not a form. Or you will see a calendar that has grid marks, and that is a form. So no lines, it's an event, lines, a form. So the first thing that needs to happen in our educator evaluation process is the review of the actual evaluation process in and of itself. So folks are reminded of their timeline. This is an event in time. So if I am this person with this plan, I have the opportunity to create this event. When you see this link create, that means that is an action item that you are to do or you have the capacity to do. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on create, and it shows that an event is taking place from the author of Kristen Bunton saying that, in fact, we have reviewed our evaluation process here in Ludlow. And as administrators, we've reviewed this with staff. And I'm going to say that we talked about this at Baird Middle School and reviewed timelines with Erica. And the beauty of this is they spell check for us, and that's great. And we're going to save and close. You would put this in if you do this at a staff meeting, a mentorship meeting. This is something you can do and walk through with your evaluator or your building principal or supervisor. As you see, after doing that, this first event and time, the review of the educator evaluation process, shows up as a green check and shows that over here on the far right-hand side, we have completed that first event. Now, you can continue to go through this process and take a look at other items such as the teacher rubric and the self-assessment that need to be completed. But we're going to pause right there and conclude the accessing of the TeachPoint account right now. So those who feel comfortable and confident, you can go on and work through your evaluation process. But those of you who would like more information, we're going to have a second video for you to review the next steps. So for those of you who are all set, enjoy the ride. For those of you who want some more information, take a look at our next video. Thanks, everybody.